Okay, sir.
So I think you need to join on 2nd.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 2nd of November.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I think from tomorrow, day after tomorrow, ME second year and all the PG courses second year will be starting from day after tomorrow, as well as PhD.
Yes, sir. From 19th.
19th. So Chirag is there, Shubham, Dipansh, Siddharth, Subek, Susthanu, Sayyed. Are still people joining or should we start now?
Sir, start.
Okay. So the other day we were solving certain kind of numericals. So this was the starting point. So how many of you tried this out? Sayyed?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, so we can do one or two numericals, then we can proceed with the theory part, because this is solving the Navier-Stokes equation as it is. And depending on the assumptions, you solve this equation. So help me write down. So please remember, whenever you have any question, first write down the continuity equation and then the relevant momentum equations. So in question number 1, what are the relevant momentum equations? X and y momentum, as well as the continuity equation. So I am putting here, what is the continuity equation if you remember? What should I write down here? Continuity equation, what should be here? I am writing down incomplete expression. I want the exact expression from your side. What should I put here in the parenthesis? As far as continuity equation is concerned.
curly row by curly t.
रो पहले
Rho
में रो,
here,
सेकंड में
Rho
रो
U,
rho u,
रो वी,
rho v.
रो डब्ल्यू.
Rho
Rho
W.
W.
What about x momentum? Curly pt by curly x plus. So please try to remember this only, because this will be very handy if you remember this. Although you can derive it also, but it will be difficult for you to derive for every question. So you can see the symmetry. So you can always remember this. It will not take much effort to remember this. Try to see the symmetry, what is happening. Plus rho bx is equal to curly u, rho u by curly t plus del dot, or del dot you could write down in a more appropriate form. Rho, what should I write down? So this is the x momentum equation. What about y momentum equation? Y momentum. Now help me write down. What should I write down? Minus curly pt by curly y. Here instead of curly by curly x, it is curly by curly y.
Y.
Lambda plus mu, this expression remains the same. So only thing is you have made change here and made change here. Plus this will remain like this.
X. Yes.
Instead of u, you will have
V.
v. This will again remain same, mu curly v by curly y plus curly by curly z, mu curly v by curly z, plus rho b y, this is equal to curly rho v by curly t plus rho u curly v by curly x. Now instead of u, you only have v. So u curly v by curly x, again here v, and here should be y, and here it should be z. It is like this. Any doubts to anyone in these three expressions? So I've written down continuity equation. This is x momentum. So this is the x momentum equation. And the last one is the y momentum equation. This is the y momentum equation. Now coming to the question part, we have already started with this question, but we haven't solved it yet. So v is given to you. It is some function which is having x and y components, but does not have w. So w is equal to 0. It is two-dimensional flow, steady, incompressible. So incompressible means rho is a constant. Steady means curly by curly t, this term will be equal to 0. And two-dimensional, we already know w is 0, or something with respect to z will be equal to 0. So this is the meaning of all these assumptions. Now if we put these, help me to find out what will happen to the continuity equation. I'm putting here v is equal to ax plus, what is there, ax plus b
Ax plus bi
plus
minus ay
plus
cx.
cx
Yes, sir.
j.
J.
Now this term is 0. This is
Yes.
steady. Rho can come out of this derivative term
Yes.
because rho is a constant. Anything
Yes,
with
sir.
respect to z is 0. So what do I come up with? Curly u by curly x plus curly v by curly y equals 0 or not. So is this satisfied or not? What is curly u by curly x? This is u, this is v. What is curly u by curly x? What is this equal to? What will be curly u by curly x equal to?
A minus
A
0.
A. What will be curly v by curly y equal to?
minus a.
minus
0 हो जाएगा.
So 0. So please remember, this is a very important point. Whenever you are given some velocity field, the first step is you should verify the continuity equation. If the velocity field does not satisfy continuity equation, it means it is not giving you realistic flow field. It is unrealistic flow field. So your answer will end up there only itself. You cannot find anything else. So the flow field itself is incorrect. So please remember that. So the litmus test for any flow field is, first thing is you should check the continuity equation. So now continuity equation is satisfied. Now we will come to the x and y momentum equations. So which term should be equal to 0 here? What about this term? What is this? What is this term? Divergence of velocity field is what? Volumetric strain rate.
Volumetric strain. Yes.
So if it is incompressible, it means this term is 0.
0.
This term is 0 again. What about this term? What was curly u by curly x? If you remember, it was a.
A.
If you take another derivative, it will be again 0. What about
Yes.
this? U does not have any y, so this is actually equal to 0. Do you have any body force in x direction? No.
No.
Steady, so it means this term is 0. What about the other terms? What about this? Is u a function of y or not? No. So this
No,
is
sir.
0. This is 0 only. You are left with this term. So what is the final expression now? What should I write down? Minus curly pt by curly x is equal to anything else?
So suppose 0.
Is equal to rho u. What else? Curly u by
curly x.
curly x. What is u? Ax plus b. So what is this now equal to?
Rho
Rho
UA
ax plus b
plus
into
B A.
a. So you get rho a ax plus b. So I am writing down the final equation here. Curly pt by curly x is equal to rho a ax plus b. Any doubts to anyone? I am giving you 30 seconds. I want equivalent expression for y. This is the equation given to you. I want answer from your side. I am giving you the value of, you know already the value of capital V. So capital V is ax plus b iota, I cap plus minus ay plus cx j cap. With this velocity field, find out what will be the final expression for y momentum equation. This is the velocity field. I want you to solve this y momentum equation and let me know the answer. 30 seconds. Hanji Prashant, what is the answer?
Sir, अभी कर रहा हूँ sir.
Hanji,
Sir, 1 more minute.
क्या कह रहे हो?
Sir, 1 more minute.
अच्छा, okay, I am giving you 30 seconds more. Abhishek,
Yes, sir. Minus
Okay,
dou p
answer.
by sir minus dou p t by dou y is equal to
minus,
dou p t by dou y
okay,
is equal to rho
is equal to
Min-
rho
minus ay plus cx
minus ay plus
cx
cx
and minus a.
into minus a.
Yes.
Okay. So are you getting the same expression all others?
Yes, sir.
So what is asked in the question? What do you need to find out? Pressure. How will you find out pressure using these two equations? Hanji. How will you find out the pressure using these two equations? Karan.
Yes, sir. We will integrate it, sir.
Integrate it. So if you integrate this equation, say equation number 1, what do you get? Minus pt is equal to what?
तो ये कॉमन आ जाएगा
Rho a
ax square by 2 हो जाएगा
ax square by 2 plus
x हो जाएगा
b x
bx
plus c हो
plus
जाएगा
what should I write on plus?
ये कांस्टेंट आएगा इसमें c मान लेते
Constant आएगा कि function of y आएगा?
function of
The function of y आएगा
partial
function of y
differentiation of it.
And clear है? So please be careful in this. This will not be a constant but a function of y, because we are actually integrating the partial differentiation. Now can you take partial derivative of this expression with respect to y? What will be that? Curly pt by curly y. This becomes equal to what? G dash y.
g dash.
And clear है?
Yes, sir.
So can you substitute this value here in this expression? So what do you get? Instead of this term, you can put here g dash y. So g dash y now becomes equal to, help me write down what is g dash y. G dash y is equal to rho, what was the expression?
Minus ay plus cx
Minus ay plus cx
into minus a. सर अब इसको इंटीग्रेट करते फिर.
Now if you integrate, what do you get? Gy becomes equal to minus rho a. What should I write down here? Minus a y square by 2 plus
cxy
cxy. What should be here now? Plus
G of x.
now g dash y. What is g dash y? It is curly g by curly y.
Yes, sir.
But what is g? G is only function of
y.
y. So I can write down this as dg by df. Sorry, dg by dy. And it clear hai? So then I can put here a constant. Now this is not gx, because g is not function of x and y. G is only function of y. We have already noted that point. And it clear hai? Any doubts to anyone?
No, sir.
So we have got this expression. This was this expression. Substitute the value of gy here. So what do you get? Minus pt is equal to rho a ax square by 2 plus bx plus gy. So plus gy means you have minus rho a minus ay square by 2 plus cxy plus some constant c. So you finally get rho a is a constant, or you could multiply this also. So rho a square x square by 2 plus abx minus a square y square by 2 plus minus a c xy plus constant. And clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is the answer, or it is something else? there must be some mistake. I think, I don't know what mistake have we committed. There must be some algebraic mistake. It is minus ax square. So abx and bcy. abx and bcy. So is there extra x here? I don't know. I think this is correct or not? There is an extra x here. You check for yourself, otherwise I think conceptually it is understood now how to proceed.
Yes, sir.
Now quickly try to only, we will not solve question number 2, but I want some physical insights from your side as far as question number 2 is concerned, because this is a very important situation which is utilized to measure many quantities and it has many practical applications. So try to think about question number 2 and then let me know in your practical life where have you seen such kind of flow. I'm giving you 30 seconds. Read question number 2 and then let me know where have you found such kind of a flow. Subek,
Yes, sir.
can you visualize what kind of flow is this?
सर ऐसे सर बीई में केस पढ़ा था
कौन सा?
ऐसे सर एक केस होता है कि स्टेशनरी मूविंग प्लेट वाले फ्लूइड
हाँ,
मैकेनिक्स
वो
में
क्यों पढ़ते हो आप प्रैक्टिकली ऐसे देखते हो कि एक प्लेट मूव कर रही हो और दूसरी प्लेट स्टेशनरी हो, ऐसे कभी देखा आपने किसी फ्लो में?
नो सर
फिर हम इसको क्यों पढ़ते रहते हैं? I'm giving you a hint. How do you measure viscosity? How do you measure viscosity? And yeah, we have already discussed this briefly. So how measuring viscosity is related to this kind of a flow?
So using viscometer.
Viscometer, what happens in a viscometer?
So we have two concentric cylinders and
So you have two concentric cylinders and you have fluid
in between those two cylinders,
in between this.
one is moving and one is stationary.
So can you now relate the two things?
Bearing, sir.
Anji?
So bearing, hydrodynamic bearing, which oil is used, sir.
क्या कह रहे हैं आप?
So bearing.
हाँ, bearing, journal bearing.
Yes, sir.
Journal bearing is a practical example. Measuring viscosity is also practical example. So actually this, although I am showing it very big, this is a very thin film. And one is moving with some velocity because it is rotating with some angular velocity. So it has some linear velocity that is equal to r omega. And this is stationary. So please remember, when you see such kind of a thing, always try to think about these practical applications. That is why this is so important. Are you clear? And I leave this as an exercise for you to find out what kind of, do you have a particular name given to this kind of a flow?
Sir, Coet flow.
Coet flow. So you are absolutely correct. So it is Coet flow. This kind of flow is named after a scientist and it is called Coet flow. So what all equations will you apply to find this out? We will not solve it entirely, but I will only give you brief hints about it. I want from your side that what all equations will you apply? What all equations?
Sir, continuity equation.
So continuity equation first you will apply. So what about the velocity field? Do you know the velocity field?
वेलोसिटी
Do you know
प्रोफाइल
the
ड्रॉ कर
velocity
लेंगे
field?
Velocity profile है sir.
ड्रॉ कर लेंगे ना सर फिक्स प्लेस से
ठीक है. So how can you draw it then?
सर फिक्स प्लेस प्लेट से ड्रॉ कीजिए
Okay, so you will draw it like this, that in between this,
यस सर
the velocity field is somewhat like this.
यस सर एलिमेंटल ले लीजिए इसमें
Okay, so you have done it like this. So what else you can do? So you know that the continuity equation should be satisfied. So this is x, this is y. Now what will happen to continuity equation? Is this incompressible flow or compressible flow?
Incompressible.
Incompressible.
Flow. Laminar flow, we haven't talked about laminar turbulent yet, but it is given as laminar flow here. So I have, and it is steady or unsteady?
Steady.
Study.
It is steady. So general equation is this: curly rho by curly t plus curly rho u by curly x plus curly rho v by curly y plus curly rho w by curly z is equal to 0. So what do you think? Which term should go to 0? This should go to 0. This should go to 0. What about others? Is there any v velocity? Is there any v velocity?
No sir, y direction.
This is y direction.
Y direction में नहीं है.
There is no y direction velocity, so this term goes to 0. So what do you have? Curly u by curly x should go to 0. So what does that tell you? So this should remain a constant. U will only vary in which direction?
X direction.
U will vary in which direction? U is a function of only what?
X.
Y. ये U डायरेक्शन है, ये U वेलोसिटी है ना, ये U वेलोसिटी किसका फंक्शन है?
Y.
Y का.
Yes.
It is not changing with respect to
चेंज हो
x. हाँ जी, clear है? So this is one thing that you have got from the continuity equation, that U is a function of Y only. That could be utilized again. What about x momentum equation? What about x momentum equation? X momentum equation. What is written here? There is no applied pressure other than the hydrostatic pressure due to gravity. What does that tell you? There is no applied pressure.
PT will be 0 sir.
So curly PT by curly X should be equal to what?
0 sir, 0.
0. Curly PT by curly Y should be equal to
0 sir.
0. Curly PT by curly Z should be equal to what should be this equal to? Try to write down from this equation. It will be easy for you to write down. So what should I write down in terms of z direction? I have simplified for you so that you could write it down. So in z direction, what term should go to 0?
So second term 0 हो जाएगी sir.
This
Incompressible.
0, this 0. What else? This 0. So what I am left with? Minus curly
Rho
pt
p.
by curly z is equal to, or
Minus
plus rho bz is equal to
0.
0. Now what is bz, if you remember?
Gravitation.
Minus G, sir.
Minus g.
Minus, yes, sir.
Yes sir.
What do I finally get? Curly pt by curly z is equal to minus rho g.
Rho.
Are you clear? Or I could simply write down this as like this or not. Let me know I can write down like this or not,
Yes, sir.
because it is not function of
X and Y.
x and y.
X and Y.
Are you clear? Hai?
Yes, sir.
So I have given you sufficient hint, then these terms are zeros, and in x and y momentum you could write it down similar fashion. So what about x and y momentum? So this term has gone to 0. This term has gone to 0 because it is incompressible flow. What else? This is 0. Anything else? What is this?
0 sir.
0 from continuity equation. We have already found. This is 0. This is 0. This term is 0 or not?
Yes, sir. 0.
Because V is 0.
Yes, sir. V is 0.
W is 0, so this is also 0. So what I am left with? What I am left with? Mu, if mu is a constant, curly square u by curly y square, rho bx is there or not? 0. No body force in x direction. This is equal to 0. So curly square u by curly y square is equal to 0. This is the expression I finally get invoking the x momentum equation. What about y momentum? What about y momentum? This is 0. This is 0 by incompressible flow assumption. This is 0. We have found that there is no applied pressure gradient. Then what about this term? What about this term? 0 because V is 0. Rho by is 0. This is 0. So do you get anything from y momentum equation? Do you get anything from y momentum equation? Hanji.
No sir.
Okay.
Okay. And this is the final answer. How will you find it out? But there is a term curly p by curly x here. So why it is this term is there? Curly p by curly x is already there, but we found that it is equal to 0. What could be the case? Hanji. Why this term is coming here when we have said that it is equal to 0? I want answer from your side. Hanji. Any inputs on this point? If there's a flow in a pipe in this direction, this flow happens due to what?
So it was mechanical pressure only.
क्या कह रहे हैं आप?
So it was mechanical pressure, so we can't write it as 0.
It was mechanical pressure only. We couldn't write it down 0.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that
Due
is
to the
something
translation,
that
sir.
we cannot put an absolute value.
Yes, sir.
But I am writing down. Then why could you put this equal to 0?
So it was overall thermodynamic pressure.
No. Curly PT by curly y. Why could you put it equal to 0?
So it was only hydrostatic pressure, no?
Hydrostatic is in which direction?
So x direction.
This is x. This is y. Hydrostatic is in which direction? In y direction or in z direction?
That direction, sir.
Z में. Yes, sir.
So please remember, what you are analyzing is this. I am putting it here so that it is clear to you. Wait for a second. I am putting here. It is something like this. So you have a cylinder, and this is the. So I am drawing now 2 cylinders. So please remember, this is the x direction. This is the y direction. And here is the fluid. Here is the fluid. So z direction happens to be coming out of the. So this is the x, y, and so this is the z direction. In this case, it is in negative z direction. So this part, if I take a small element from here, say I take a small element from here, so this element, red element is being represented here. So I should have, wait for a second. So this is, say, this is the element, red element. So I am blowing this red element here. So please don't confuse the y and z directions. So this is this red element where this is moving at some velocity v, and this plate is stationary because this cylinder is stationary. And now it is clear? So my question is, you have velocity in this direction. You don't have any velocity in y direction, that is v equal to 0 and w equal to 0. Now if I ask you, if the fluid is flowing in one direction, what is the reason of movement of the flow? अगर एक पाइप है आपके पास, उसमें फ्लूइड फ्लो कर रहा है इस डायरेक्शन में, so this is the x direction, what do you think? Will there be any pressure gradient along x direction or not?
Yes, sir. Pressure
Yes, sir.
gradient होता है,
Yes,
flow.
sir.
So please remember, and that is the reason for the direction of streamline also, कि अगर यहाँ पे fluid flow कर रहा हो, मान लीजिए fluid flow कर रहा है यहाँ पे, this is the fluid flowing here, so I am drawing the fluid with, these are the streamlines. So streamlines, please remember, they point in the direction of maximum pressure gradient. क्लियर है? मान लीजिए कोई ऐसा कोई बेंड होता, एग्जांपल मैं बोल रहा हूं कि मान लो ये आपके पास पाइप होती है ऐसे, so this is a pipe, how will the streamlines look like? These are the streamlines.
Yes, sir.
What is the direction of the fluid flow along the streamlines?
Yes, sir.
What does that tell you? If you take a small element here and say some pressure is, I am putting here, so there is some pressure P here, and here is some pressure P plus dP by ds into delta S. So this length was delta x, delta S. So the difference in pressure was what? dP by ds into delta S.
Yes.
And if I take any element here and I assume the directions in the perpendicular directions. So this is some pressure P n. This was some pressure Pn plus dP by dn, dP by dn into delta n. So difference in pressure in normal direction comes out to be say dP by dn into delta n. So what do you think? This will be greater or this will be greater? Which one of the two will be greater? This will be like this, or like this?
इक्वल है सर ये तो दोनों.
हाँ जी? Which one of the three? So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. What do you think should be the answer? Flow is happening along S. S is the direction of the streamline.
1 होना चाहिए.
1. So please remember always, flow always happens in the direction of maximum pressure gradient. And that helps you out to find out the direction of the streamline. And you clear it? Any doubts to anyone?
Yes.
So this will be
No, sir,
smaller
not
than this, and this answers our question. We could take curly pt by curly y equal to 0. Why could we take it equal to 0? Because there was no flow happening in
Non-flow.
y direction. We could not take curly pt by curly x equal to 0 because flow was happening in x direction. But finally, we also could not take curly pt by curly z equal to 0 because due to the force of gravity, we cannot take it equal to 0. It is already written down in the question. So that already came out to be rho g minus rho g. Hanji, what is your query?
सर हम x डायरेक्शनल प्रेशर इसलिए चेंज हो रहा है सर क्योंकि ड्यू टू शियर स्ट्रेस ना सर.
कहाँ पे z डायरेक्शन में कि x डायरेक्शन?
x डायरेक्शन सर.
x डायरेक्शन में ड्यू टू शेयर.
यस सर शियर स्ट्रेस.
Because there is no body force. So please remember, if there was no gravitational force, if say there was no gravitational force, I had some glass of water. So this was A point, this was B point. Will the pressure be same or not if there was no gravitational force?
Yes sir.
If there was no gravitational force, will the pressure at A and B will be different or same? So this distance is h.
Same sir.
Say I mark it like this. So to make it much more clear, I am giving you two examples. Say this was a glass of water. This was point A. This was point B. And this was filled with water. And this height was say h. What will be the pressure at A? If there was, you were on earth, what will be pressure at A? P atmospheric. Pressure at B?
A atmospheric plus rho g.
P atmospheric plus rho g. Say you were not on earth, but you were on a planet on which there was no force of gravity. Then what will happen to PA and PB?
Equal हो जाएंगे.
PA will become equal to PB. And clear है? So please
फ्लूइड भी
remember,
बाहर आ जाएगा ना फिर ग्लास
हाँ जी,
से, फ्लूइड भी बाहर आ जाएगा ग्लास से,
फ्लूइड भी बाहर आ जाएगा ग्लास से।
अगर से ग्रेविटी हट जाएगी सर,
हाँ
वही बोल रहा है।
हाँ, नहीं ग्लास से चलो बाहर आ जाएगा, मान लो मैं एटमॉस्फेयर में ले लेता, तब भी हाइट के हिसाब से प्रेशर चेंज नहीं होगा फिर।
हाँ सर, हाइट से
तो जो प्रेशर चेंज आ रहा है हाइट की वजह से, वो किस वजह से आ रहा है? सिर्फ
ग्रेविटी।
gravitational pull. There is no other reason. And in the question it is given that this hydrostatic pressure is acting, that is, it is non-zero. So we could not take this term equal to 0 because there was flow in that direction. And is that clear now? Any doubts to anyone? Now come to question number 3 quickly. How will you proceed with question number 3? There is a complication here, and the complication lies in this word. So how will you tackle this kind of a problem?
बॉडी फोर्स के कंपोनेंट नहीं है,
बॉडी फोर्स के
कंपोनेंट नहीं है।
कंपोनेंट लोगे, लेकिन उसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या आएगी? मान लीजिए ये था इंक्लाइंड सरफेस, ये था इंक्लाइंड सरफेस, और इसमें मान लो ये मैंने फ्लूइड फ्लो बना दिया। वेट फॉर अ सेकंड से, so this was the fluid flowing along an inclined line, inclined plane. So one way is you take this coordinate system. Is there any other simpler way that you can do? Because if you take XYZ coordinate system, then you will have to take the components of each and every force, whether it is surface force, whether it is body force.
इंक्लाइन के साथ अलाइन भी कर सकते हैं।
So you can align it. So that is the trick here. You take one direction as this and the other direction as normal to this. And clear है? Because then fluid component, the velocity component will, you can treat in X and Y directions. Then that will not be a problem. You could take the gravitational pull if you want in this direction, then only body force needs to be resolved. You need not do anything with the surface viscous force. So it is much easier to treat this body force for this inclination. So that is a trick here. You could solve it with this coordinate system also, it is not incorrect, but this would help you to solve the question much more easily. Any doubts to anyone? Now I'm coming to a concept in which you will realize that the full Navier-Stokes equation, so what you have done is, whether it is continuity equation or it is X, Y and Z momentum equations. So whenever there is a question, what do? You make certain kind of assumptions. You apply assumptions to the full Navier-Stokes equation. So you are actually finding out, or your starting point is the original full Navier-Stokes equation. But in certain cases, and that will depend, for instance, in each question you saw that the X, Y and Z momentum were simplified using different assumptions. So this is solving the exact solution. So this is the exact solution in which you actually reduce the full Navier-Stokes equation into a simpler Navier-Stokes equation. But there is another kind of solution that is called approximate solution. Now, approximate solution means before even I give you that this is the question, you simplify the Navier-Stokes equation before knowing what is the assumption in the question itself. So that means, for instance, I'm giving you here, so this was, wait for a second. Now see this example. This is fluid flow from one tank to another tank. Now what we have done is we have specified regions in this system which can be treated by these approximate Navier-Stokes equations. That is up till this region, that is this region. What is the velocity of fluid? What is the velocity of fluid in this region? Very small.
Yes, sir.
And if this is, say, z direction, what will the original Navier-Stokes equation become equal to? Minus,
Dou P T by dou Z.
or I should put it here, say, minus rho z.
G Z.
Minus rho gz. Sorry, rho g minus rho g. And is that clear? So this is actually approximate solution of Navier-Stokes equation. That is, you could apply this equation wherever you see such kind of a region. So this is the approximate Navier-Stokes equation as far as hydrostatics is concerned. So you saw an important thing here, that hydrostatics is nothing more than approximate solution of the full Navier-Stokes equation in which the fluid velocities are very low. So hydrostatics is a special case in which you reduce the entire Navier-Stokes equation to this small approximate equation. Are you clear? Any doubts to anyone? Likewise, in this region, you could treat this region as irrotational region of flow. That is, there will be no rotation of the fluid element here, and then the full Navier-Stokes equation will also form a smaller version, and that will be called as an approximate Navier-Stokes equation. And here the fluid is flowing arbitrarily, and there are viscous effects also, pressure effects also, body forces also. So you need to solve the full Navier-Stokes equation in this region. So what is the benefit of using approximate solution? Anyone? What is the benefit? One thing is, if you don't have these approximations, then you will have to apply what? Navier-Stokes equation in the entire region. And your computational cost will increase significantly. But making these assumptions or these approximations, only this region now requires the solution of full Navier-Stokes equation. This region could be solved by simply using this formula. Likewise, this region could be solved using some other formula. This region could also be solved using the same formula, this one. So you only required the full Navier-Stokes solution in certain region of flow. And that is the benefit of going for approximate solution rather than solving the entire Navier-Stokes equation for the entire region of flow. And is that clear? Chirag?
Yes, sir.
Any clear hai?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts to anyone? Prashant?
No, sir.
Sayyed?
Clear, sir.
Any doubts? Sayyed?
No, sir. No doubts. Clear.
Okay, Sayyed, can you repeat this in 1 minute for all the students? What I have said?
Okay. In the fluid statics region, we make assumptions, so we don't have to apply the whole Navier-Stokes equation, and so our computational cost decreases significantly. And the full Navier-Stokes equation is applied only in the lower right corner.
So this region only
So,
requires full
yes.
Navier-Stokes solution.
Yes.
So thank you. So you have, I think all the students have now got an idea why do you require approximate Navier-Stokes equation? There is no scientific reason for that. There is only one reason, that we need to simplify our analysis. We don't want to apply the equation for the entire region.
सर
हाँ जी.
सर आपने कैसे ये डिसाइड कर लिया कि यहाँ ए रोटेशनल फ्लो रीजन है ये?
That is one example. Here the region will be nearly irrotational.
बट सर ये मतलब कि अगर ये नोच मतलब एज अ एक कुछ रखा हो, आपने कहा ये डिवाइडेड है दो पार्ट में, तो दिस क्रिएट सर अगर जब यहाँ से फ्लो जाएगा तो ये क्रिएट कर देगा ना सर ये नोच, उसमें रोटेशनलिटी ला
ये
देगा.
देखो यहाँ पे रोटेशन कहाँ होगी, मैं यहाँ पे शो कर रहा हूँ इस रीजन में.
ओके सर.
अभी आप ये पढ़ेंगे कि जहां पे देखो रोटेशनैलिटी के 3-4 रीजंस हैं. वन इज विस्कस इफेक्ट,
हाँ,
वन इज प्रेशर,
प्रेशर स्फीयर,
and other is non-conservative body force, and other last one is shock wave. So these are the reasons for turning a fluid to be rotational.
ओके.
जैसे आप एग्जांपल मैं पूछूं आपको, दिस विल क्लियर योर डाउट. से आई हैव दिस एरोफॉइल. डू आई नीड टू सॉल्व? no, हाँ, this is your answer. Do I need to solve Navier-Stokes equation for this? Do I need to solve Navier-Stokes equation for the entire region?
No, entire reason, yes, sir, but
No.
assumptions are taken.
So only this region requires Navier-Stokes.
Yes, sir.
What about this region? This could be solved using Euler equation.
Yes, sir.
You got it? Or
Yes.
Navier-Stokes, or you can say boundary layer theory. So that is the benefit of identifying that which region you can make the approximation. Because this region doesn't have any kind of net viscous forces. So you could solve this region of flow by simply using Euler equation. You need not go to the Navier-Stokes equation.
Okay.
And that is the clever thing you need to imbibe in yourself, that when to use which equation and when one equation can be actually used without losing accuracy. Any clear?
Okay, sir.
So I will break for today and we will meet and continue with this in the next lecture.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.